Prelude is nice. I like Prelude. So quite frankly, it actually saying that the set is the most balanced usually means I'm not having fun with the game and I don't really feel like playing it. Balance for me has never been the reason for playing TFT. I'm like, I couldn't care less about balance. Can you imagine to coach a league team again? No. I am completely done. Never again. Oh, maybe I can get revenge this game. Maybe I can get revenge. Last game I probably should have tried teching in the Aatrox and snack the Kale with the Aatrox, because he can't protect the Kale with because he doesn't have QSS. So I could have cheesed like one fight with Aatrox, but I kind of chickened out in the last game with the Aatrox 1-star because I didn't know if he could get the cast out. Was it that bad? I just don't like the human aspect of the coaching. Like, being a game analyst or whatever can be fun, but like taking care of the players is just really unfun. So hard commit. Keeper. Not necessarily what I was looking for. Is this Keeper Katarina then? So wait, what am I getting here? I'm getting Kennen, Zaya, Azir, Rakan. Kennen, Zaya, Azir, Rakan. Oof. Well, if I reforge the Keeper emblem, then I'm still stuck getting Zaya and Azir and Rakan and Kennen. So reforging the... If it was flexible, this wouldn't be a problem, but hard commit actually is a bit of a problem. Yesterday I had a game with Warlords and noticed that the trade didn't give 10% increased AP per wound run. No, Warlords is working fine. You can sometimes there might be a visual bug, but as far as I know, the trade is working fine. Like, this is not flexible, guys. If it was flexible, this isn't a problem. This is hard commit. I could try to make Katarina Keeper work. I mean, maybe I get lucky and I get like a Prowler's Claw or something. I suppose. For the time being, this is fine. Reforge and use it as an eco augment. I don't know about that one. Okay. As an Eon on the Teemo. And an Italy 2-star. 12 HP, 20 HP. Yikes. That's a yikes. Okay, assuming I'm playing Katarina. I could also take the Kennen here. Crit tier. Let's go with crit for now. I might have to do Shojin Hand of Justice QSS, but I'm not sure yet. I want to try more Shojin Katarina maybe. But the problem is like the old Shojin I think gave percentage, which worked better with her high mana cost. So yeah, it could be like static spike, but if you do statics, you still want the tier for Hand of Justice, so yeah, it is tricky. It is tricky with the bow. Yeah, keep her shield stacks. It's intended to stack. You're intended to create like this death ball type positioning. You have muted everyone's chat, emotes, and pings. Just do this at the start of the game. Every game. This is what League players do. This is what League players do. It helps a lot because TFT doesn't require you. Like, in League you actually have to interact with your teammates, but in TFT you don't have to interact with anyone. So. Yeah, /Defen is an alternative, but the thing is like, there's never any need to talk with the other people in the lobby. So. I could do red buff. So the problem is if I buy this Keeper Chosen Jarvan, I wouldn't have any damage. That is in fact a problem. I mean, I could do like red buff together with Jeweled. But quite frankly, these are some meh items. Not very happy about my items at the moment. No offense, but I'm kind of over talking about Origin. This is my league coaching days are over. This is like neatly packed away in a box that I don't intend to ever open again. Maybe Mana Flow. Pandora's great, that helps me a lot. Okay, Keeper Aatrox should be fine. This gives me Warlord. Okay, that should be good. Now we need to figure out items. So I probably want to keep the Shojin on the Katarina, right? Which means I might want to go for... like, I want to try Shojin Hand of Justice QSS and see how good of an item build that is. The red buff I might be able to keep for Kennen. Outside of that... I got Assassined. Hello Arthur. It's my to-do list in 4.5 to have fun. I don't have anything specific at the moment. Some chase trades maybe. Like 10-4. It would be nice to have like 1-10 fortune game, but at the moment I have no idea how. I have no idea how to get 10 fortune at the moment, but yeah. Also, I think I wanna try to do this. I need to position a bit different because like the so this Nidalee doesn't get assassined again. Wait, I need to keep the Hosh. There's a fortune cash out that gives you like 10 small duplicators or some nonsense like that, and I wanna use that one to get like a 4-star unit. I wanna try to get like Starry Night, the duplicator outcome, and then literally use the duplicators to create a 4-star unit. That's also on my to-do list. Did I play Mage Olaf? Mage Shyvana? I mean, Mage Shyvana, I kind of... it's always so hard, like, saying you invented it, because it sounds so arrogant. But I was definitely... Let's say I spammed Mage Shyvana back in set 4. I loved Mage Shyvana. But the more popular play was actually Mage Swain. People loved to play Mage Swain back then. Can you Pandora into a fortune emblem? In theory, yes, but man, like, your chances are... You probably need the loot subscription portal to have even remotely a chance of getting 10 fortune. Honestly, it's probably this for now, no? No, wait, I don't actually have... Huh. Nah, I guess it has to be like this. So we have... I mean, technically I have more keepers here, but for now we have to go 7. Also, I don't think I'm playing more than 6 keepers, right? I probably want the Katarina Chosen. Assassin Katarina Chosen could be good, so I don't actually have to play Pike. That could be nice. Am I getting Darius? Nidalee? I mean, with these Nidalee skills, maybe I need to enlist her in the EU LCS? Kennen Chosen is acceptable, yes. Keeper Kennen Chosen. The only downside is, like, you know, like the vertical side of Keepers is actually terrible. It's a terrible trade. Nidalee! I'm gonna sell you out to NA if you keep this up. I swear to God. I'm gonna find an NA team that pays big bucks for your performance. I'm here to party. Could keep the red buff for now. But I didn't have a... Yeah, I did have a Hand of Justice and a Curses. Only downside of my setup is that she actually would need the Jeweled if I'm not playing Pike, right? That's the problem. This'll be a slaughter. Actually, let's do the Kennen Chosen, and this allows me to play Pike instead of... Honestly, instead of Xayah at the moment. I do want to find Katarina 2 though. Okay, I found Xayah 2 for some reason. I could have kept the Jeweled Gauntlet and give it to Kennen, I suppose. Wait, this guy has a Xayah 2 as well. 2, Tomb Raider invested max cap. Max cap is good if I want Katarina and Kennen 3. Mining speed, Tomb Raider. Wait, I have Pandora, right? Yeah, I have Pandora. Okay, that should help a bit. Technically, this is actually good. No, wait, that's okay. I suppose Zaya Tusta is a tiny bit better than the Javan. This keeps me up with the Cultist. Alternative is to not play Rakan. There. Now the problem is, do I actually... Okay, listen, what, you know what? Okay. Listen, actually, I think I'm gonna prefer the CC here. I think the Zaya is a bait. Because I wanna stay 6 keeper. And I wanna put in Azir eventually. So we can look for Prowler Claw Katarina. That's one way to play this. Nope, that's definitely not it. How good is red buff on this guy? It's not that great. I think I'm gonna get rid of the red buff here. In theory, Tricksters is actually decent, because of the way keepers work. So it's not the worst artifact. Like having a second Kennen 3-star in 6 keepers. It's not the worst. Should we keep it? Let's actually keep it. I should have Kennen 3 this game anyway. Hello, candles. I will need to find my 3-star soon though. Especially Kennen is important now. I mean, Kennen is gonna need something defensive though, so to make sure he actually gets a car. Like he needs like... What does Kennen need? Eon could be, I mean, he does have a huge keeper shield, but... I think I'll just take the Protvar for now. I mean, Protvar could also be... There's a lot of units who can use this. Actually, Protvar is good for Aatrox because I want the Aatrox to hold like really fast. Do we go for... I could also try a Gunblade. Rabadons, a Jeweled. Rubber or Jeweled for Kennen might be decent. Go a bit more on the damage side, maybe. Swap Kennen with Elise so he doesn't tank right away. I don't think this Kennen tanks right away. He's in the middle, which means that the corner units don't focus him at the start. Okay, let's do something with Rod. Either Rabadon or Jeweled, whatever shows up. I mean, in theory, I could go for the Rakan 3 as well. Very, very close to Kennen. Nice. Okay. Okay, we have 2 Kennen 3-stars now. That's actually pretty solid. 4 more Katarinas, 3 more Javans. Yeah, I've played some for Ninja. That's nice. Katarina build is actually kind of okay-ish. I've seen worse. Like QSS giving a decent amount of attack speed does synergize with the Shojin to get the ult out. Though I would still prefer the Prowlers. I mean, the thing is, what if I get Seekers? Should I just give Seekers to the Kennen 3? Chain Vest. I did remove. Well, did I remove my anti here? It depends. I could get my anti-heal back. Not sure if I want it though. Because Katarina does have wound. Maybe I'll just try Shojin on Azir, get some CC in. If I had the cloning facility, I could have like 3 Kennen 3-stars here. That would also be kind of nice. So, Ludens, but we have the wrong setup for Ludens. Very sad. Okay, I think this is a level up. Because I really want to play Zorn. And Aatrox 2 is still missing as well. Okay, let's see, where are we standing at the moment? Ludens on Jarvan, maybe? I'm still kind of hoping for Prowler. I would love to get a Prowler Katarina. How does Cooking Pot decide? I mean, it's distance based, but obviously if there's a tiebreaker, then it becomes a 50-50. Like for example, let's say this Pike has a has like an emblem, or like we just take the emblem here from Aatrox. There's like 3 possible targets for him. Which of these 3 is by random? But if I position like this, then it's guaranteed to go this Pike because there's more distance here. So you can manipulate it, and this also works with distance, right? So if you want like 3 emblems to buff 1 unit specifically, you can just sort of like create a triangle and have the unit in the middle of the triangle. Dude, this Katarina is not that bad. Maybe Shojin is the way to go. I actually kind of like this Katarina at the moment. No, 8 Keepers is fake. Zaya doesn't work in this comp. And the 8 Keeper buff is worthless. So going 8 Keeper is never the right choice ever. You actually need proper units. I would actually, what I normally would do is, instead of this Ornn, normally is a second Aatrox. So you have like 1 Aatrox here, 1 Aatrox here, and then they pull everybody into the Katarina Kennen ult. That is the play you actually want to go for. So yeah, you want to play double Aatrox, Kennen in the middle, and Katarina in the middle. But I'm playing Ornn because I want to farm an artifact, but I might swap to a second Aatrox later. I can already start collecting him, to be honest. Ooh, Zhonya's is... Zhonya's is very, very juicy. What a shame. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to go for... Man, Zhonya's so good, to be honest. Still trying to get that Prowler though. I want to see Prowler Jarvan, Prowler Katarina, but obviously the chances of getting it specifically are quite low. Yeah, it's like 4 auto attacks for Katarina. That's decent. 4 auto attacks is definitely acceptable. That's a cool comp. I like this. Zhonya's is good in Cat. I know. I mean, the thing is, I kind of know how Zhonya's would work. But I feel like we can do better. I think we can do better than Zhonya's. Fishbones? Oh god. I mean, Zhonya's is obviously good in... Okay, wait, this is Sharpshooter, right? This is the Teemo Sivir comp. He doesn't have Sivir 3 though, for some reason. Yeah, I died. Okay. If he had Sivir 3, he would have crushed me there. Sivir 2 out-damaging Teemo 3. Well, I guess Teemo doesn't have that many items. I mean, technically, if I had Katarina 3, that also would have made a difference here. Wait, does Zhonya ult proc, does the Zhonya ult proc mess with the Katarina ult? Like, does it interrupt it? Because I'm not sure. Let's see, 35 HP. I have to make a judgment call if I want to play the second Aatrox or not. No, it's not Teemo being broken. It's Sivir. Why do people still think this is a Teemo problem? It is a Sivir problem, people. Wait, Aegis is great. 1 sec, let me just Keeper. Let me position like this. Okay, 1 sec. I need to roll a bit here. Okay, pretty bad rolls. Let's do Hand of Justice here. The thing is, it was a support item anyway, right? So, no point to keep rolling it. It rolled Cleaver into Aegis, so it would have kept rolling support items because Ornn, for some reason, has support items in his pool here. Dun, dun. Like, listen guys, if you lose to Spirit Sharpshooter, you're losing to Sivir, you're not losing to Teemo. It's a really important difference. Mana Zane, Declaw. Oh. Nah, I don't want to give up my Kennen. 2 more cats. Mana Zane, Declaw. What a fight. I got yawned pretty bad. Why did he have to roll Radiant Blue buff, man? Like, why? Why did Lee Sin have to roll Radiant Blue buff? Okay, wait. I would actually like to get an Ornn 2 and then sell him, even if that's not, if that's... Well, I shouldn't die. I'm actually gonna pray with the QSS here. It's a bit better. Okay, I'm gonna have to start using the artifact soon. I'm still kind of praying for the Prowler, but we'll see. Silver 2, 10.5k damage with 2.5 items. Guys, it's a Teemo problem. Yeah, the clones have keepers. Well, it's the same for Garen, right? With the emissary trait. It's a bit of a shame with the low roll on the Katarina. I actually like this Aatrox here because this gives me a second Aatrox 2-star. And that should help me a bit. Okay, let's finish the artifact. Which means we can start selling this. Sell this. Nothing here. Okay, so you go like here. What is this? Eternal Winter. That seems fair. Unending Despair. Fine. Thieves' Gloves. Gunblade. Can't believe I'm still stuck on 7 Katarinas. I mean, maybe I should have rolled the Unending Despair, but I am dying, so... Yeah, it's Shen 3-star, by the way. I died to Shen 3. Well, second place. I guess I didn't die too hard, but yeah. Second place. I would have liked to see this with Katarina 3, but I'm not sure if it would have made that many issues.